بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 7. We are in model 7, write and solve inequalities. Today we have lesson 4, solve one-step multiplication and division inequalities with negative coefficients. Solve one-step multiplication and division inequalities with negative coefficients. In this lesson, we want to learn how to solve and graph one-step multiplication and division inequalities with negative coefficients. I want from all to prepare your notebook, please. We have this problem, evaluate. Try to find the answers for number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, please, and 5. Start.
So the answer is 27.5.
Mister, the first one, the answer is
So
minus 5.5.
27.
Negative 5.5.
Mr. The first one is negative 5.5.
Mr. The answer is negative 5.5.
Okay, the answer here minus 5.5, and the answer here 123 and 2 over 3, and the answer here will be minus 10.4, and the answer here will be 60. طيب, who carried exercise number 5?
Mr. Me Abdullah Jabri.
Okay, Abdullah.
The temperature has changed by minus 3 degrees each hour from the last 4 hours. By how much degrees has the temperature changed in 4 hours?
4 times minus 3 will be minus 12 degrees. Okay. Multiplication inequalities with negative coefficients. Solve minus 2x less than 10 minus 2x less than 10. Then check your solution. Then graph the solution set on a number line. So what is important to remember when multiplying or dividing each side on an equality by a negative number, Solve the inequality. Move through the steps to solve the inequality. The first step, write the inequality minus 2x less than 10. Then we want to remove the coefficient. As you see, the coefficient here will be minus 2. How? So divide the two sides by minus 2, by the coefficient. Divide the two sides by coefficient. Right. Look here to the sign. The sign here less than, now greater than. Why? Because when you divide or multiply by the negative number, the sign will be changed. The sign will be changed from less than to greater than, or the opposite, from greater than to the less than. Then x greater than minus 5. X greater than minus 5. Then the solution of the inequality, minus 2x less than 10. Minus 2x less than 10. X is 5, minus 5. To graph this inequality, look to the sign. The sign here without equal, so use unshaded circle. Then x greater than means the direction to the opposite sides. Right. If we have 10 greater than 7, if I multiply the two sides by negative 2, negative 2 or minus 2 times 10 will be minus 10, and negative 2 times 7 will be minus 14. Now 10 greater than 7. Now is minus 10 greater than minus 14?
Yes, mister. Because the minus, when you go up, it's less.
Sorry,
when you go down, it's greater. The close to the zero is greater than far from zero.
minus 2 times 10 will be minus 20. My question now, is it minus 20 greater than minus 14?
No, mister, not greater. 14
less than. Type. What you note here? We the sign change it when we multiply by negative number. The sign change it when we multiply by negative number. Type. The next question.
Because, mister, the negative, if it's close to the zero, it's more. If it's it's far from the zero, means it's far. Like if you put 1 and negative 1 and negative 1 million, negative 1 will win because it's closer to the zero.
Okay, thank you, Abdullah. Now we have this inequality, 15 greater than 5. If I divide the two sides by negative number, divide here by minus 5 and divide here by minus 5. 15 divided by minus 5 will be minus 3. And 5 divided by minus 5 will be minus 1. Is it minus 3 greater than minus 1?
No, mister.
No. Minus 1 greater than minus 3. Right. Look to the sign. The sign here greater than. Now, after you divide by the negative number will be less than. So every time, remember, when you multiply or divide the inequality by negative number, change the sign. Change the sign. Now we have this inequality. Solve minus 2.5 y greater than or equal minus 2. Then graph the solution set on a number line. I want to, from all, to write this inequality in your note paper and try to solve it and to graph it. Please start.
Start with graph it.
Yes.
Mr. This is now greater than and equal means shaded circle.
Great.
Mr. The answer is y less than 3.2 and unshaded circle to the negative side. No,
Okay.
sorry, to the positive side.
Thank you for that. Who has different answer?
Mr. Wait, I'm solving.
مستر ما عرفت أسوي العملية هذه.
Okay. Okay, listen to me.
Mr. It's y and it's Mr. y is greater than 8 at shaded circle to the positive side.
Okay. So the first step to solve this inequality, we have the coefficient here. We want to keep the variable alone. So try to remove the coefficient. How? Divide by the same coefficient. Divide here by minus 2.5 and divide here by minus 2.5. Now minus 2.5 divided by minus 2.5 will be 1. 1y means y. And remember, when you divide or multiply by the negative number, change the sign. Here greater than or equal, here will be what? Less than or equal. Now, minus divided by minus will be positive. 8 divided by 25. 8 divided by 25 will be, we can remove. If you want to solve it mentally, you can remove the point, will be 80 over 25. Multiply by 10 up and multiply by 10 down to remove the point. Then you can do long division. Here we have 80 and here we have 25. 80 divided by 25 will be 3. 3 times 25 will be 75. 80 minus 75 will be 5. Put here point and put here 0. 50 divided by 25 will be 2. 2 times 25 will be 50. So the answer will be 3.2. So y less than or equal 3.2. Now how to graph this inequality? As you see here, the sign has equal. So use shaded circle, and y less than means the direction to the negative side. This is 3.2, and this is the graph of this inequality. The question now, solve x over minus 4 greater than or equal 3. Check your solution, then graph the solution set on a number line. What steps do you need to take in order to solve the inequality? Now here we have division inequalities with negative coefficient, as you see. How to solve it? Move through the steps to solve the inequality. Write the same inequality. Then multiply the two sides by minus 4. Why? To remove the denominator here. The denominator here will be minus 4. How to remove the denominator? Multiply the two sides by the same number. Multiply by minus 4. As you see here, the sign greater than or equal here will be what? Less than or equal. When you multiply or divide by the negative number, always remember to change the direction of the sign. Now, we have minus 4 up and minus 4 down. Minus 4 divided by minus 4 will be 1x, means x. And here minus 4 times 3 will be minus 12. So the inequality now, x less than or equal minus 12. X less than or equal minus 12. To graph this inequality, look to the sign. We have here equal. So use shaded circle. So, and x here less than. And the number minus 12. This is minus 12. And less than means go to the negative side. Now we have this problem. Solve a over minus 1.2 greater than minus 4. Graph the solution set on a number line. I want from on to write this inequality, and please write to solve it and write to graph it. Start, please.
Mr. The answer A, Mr. is 2.8 and to the positive side, means to bigger side.
Thank you, Abdullah. Who has different answer?
Hello, Mr.
Yes.
So it's 2.8 on the positive side.
Great. طيب, who has different answer? طيب, listen to me. This is the variable here in the fraction here, in the numerator. We want to keep the variable alone, so we want to remove the denominator. How to remove the denominator? Multiply the two sides by the same number, So we can write here a over minus 1.2 multiply by the same number, minus 1.2, greater than minus 1.2 times minus 4. As you see here, minus 1.2 up and minus 1.2 down will be 1. 1a means a. Greater than or less than? Less than. Change. Remember, change the direction when you multiply by the negative number. Minus times minus positive. Now 4 times 1.2 will be 4.8. This is the inequality. A less than 4.8. A less than 4.8. To graph this inequality, look to the sign less than without equal means use unshaded circle. And the direction A less means go to the negative side. So choose unshaded circle. And the number as you see here 4.8. This is 4.8. And less than means go to the negative side.
مستر
يس.
متى بتخبرنا علامات الامتحان؟
علامات الامتحان. طيب هلا يا بدنا نحل سؤالين أخبركم علامة الامتحان، شو بتختاروا؟
ما صار شيء عادي.
علامة الامتحان.
طيب
مصطفى طرش لكل واحد خاص ولا بتحطها عام؟
هلا بنفتح عليها ونشوف إن شاء الله.
اوكي.
أبشر. أنا لسه ما شفتهم يعني، هلا بدي أشوفهم معكم.
اوكي.
وأنا بتوقع إنه كل أسبوع في عنا بوب كويز بدون ما أخبرك.
بوب كويز.
اختبار مفاجئ.
مفاجئ. بس مستر الاختبار المفاجئ اللي حطيت لنا اياه كان يشبه وايد المتين.
نفس الأفكار صحيح، حتى في تمارين نفسها كانت في
ايه
exercise
نفسه.
نفسها صحيح. معناتها المفروض إنه الكل جاب علامة كاملة صح؟
صح.
طيب لنشوف هلا. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد.
مستر 80 طالب.
بجوز في مكررين يعني محلين الامتحان أكثر من مرة.
ايه شكلهم مستر. مستر طبعا المكررين تخصم من علاماتهم.
هلا المكرر إذا كويز عادي باخذ العلامة الأعلى، بس إذا في الامتحان بياخذ 0. طيب هلا في محمد سالم الراشدي، هلا درجة آخر واحد.
مستر
نعم.
مستر أنا أول جايب علامة سيئة، بس بعدين جبت علامة اسمها فل 2020.
دويس.
فإذا تقدر تغيرها لأنك أول درجت لي في الخاص، قلت لي أنا جايب علامة كاملة، عدت الامتحان مرة ثانية وجبت علامة كاملة.
غيرت لك إياها، هذيك غيرت لك إياها، ما في مشكلة. دويس سالم 22، منصور علي الكعبي 5 من 25، سيف الكعبي 9، محمد سالم الراشدي لاحظين مقدم مرتين، محمد بالمرتين جايب 1، محمد عمر 17 من 25، موسى جايب 3 من 25، محمد المعمري محمد عبد العزيز 20 من 25. هاي للبنات سلمى ولانا فاطمة سارة اليازية. طيب محمد المعمري كمان مقدم مرتين، بالمرتين جايب 20. حمدان سالم العامري علامة كاملة 25 من 25، ميلاد 25 من 25، حمدان علي الهجري 17، عبد الله مانع جايب 4، عيسى علامة كاملة 25 من 25، منصور راشد البيك 25 من 25، حمد سعيد 20 من 25، محمد عمار 22 من 25، عبد الله محمد الجابري 22 من 25، سالم جمع الكعبي 25 من 25. فلاح فيصل 25 من 25.
مستر 22 من 25 زينة ولا؟
لا زين، الله يعطيك العافية. مخربط بسؤال، أنت مخربط في سؤال واحد يعني، يا مخربط بشيء عملية حسابية طالع الجواب معك خطأ. وين صرنا؟ إيه، فلاح 25 من 25. محمد مقدم 3 مرات كمان برضه واحد. خلفان 22 من 25. سلطان 22 من 25 زايد 14. منصور نايف علامة كاملة 25 من 25. منصور محمد 19 من 25. في منصور أحمد 9 من 25. وفي منصور علي كمان مقدم مرتين هون، طالع عنده 21. محمد سالم، هذا الامتحان القديم. إيه هون. إذا نحن هون من هون ببلش الكويز اللي ساويناه امبارح، اللي هو منصور أحمد 9 من 25. طيب في حدا ما عرف علامته؟
أنا مستر، بس مستر أنا هني طالع لي 5 من 20 أو
أنت
ظن مدري
شو اسمك؟
25 من 5. بس مستر أنت أول طرشت لي في الخاص علامة كاملة.
فهمت اللي طرشت لك اياها هذيك الكويز القديم، هذا الكويز اللي سويناه امبارح. سويت انت الكويز معنا امبارح تبع امس؟
لا
خلص ما بيطلع لك علامه.
ما
ادخل عليه الرابط موجود، ادخل عليه اليوم وساويه مره ثانيه، وبكره اسالني عن علامتك. تمام؟ اللي ما سوى كويز امبارح ما
يا
بيظهر اسمه.
مستر مشكور.
بس مستر حتى اللي مستر يعيد الحين بعرف
اه
الإجابات، يعني أنا مستر بيشوف واحد جايب
أستاذ
نعم كاملة أشوف إجاباته.
اللي بيحب يعيد يعيد، ما عندي مشكله. ماشي. طيب شباب، this is our video today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow إن شاء الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.